I think it's about time that we start saying straight up things are about to get really, really ugly. It's no secret at this point that the Paramount acquisition of Warner Brothers represents a seriously dark time for the industry in terms of government oversight, job monopolies, job losses, fewer movies being produced, and about a million other reasons, and over 1,000 names in Hollywood today signed an open letter condemning the merger. Paramount released a statement in response saying that they understand the concerns of this open letter but remain committed to trying their best to make sure that a lot of their concerns won't happen, just a bunch of word fluffy nonsense, essentially. One of their main attempts to garner a selling point when they made this deal is that they said that they were committed to releasing 30 feature films a year in the theater that were of high quality. Whatever that means, I don't know. This mentality has garnered a little bit of an opinion on one side, saying, well, at least it isn't Netflix acquiring Warner Brothers anymore, and to an outsider's perspective, I kind of understand. Paramount has produced more widely recognized projects. They actually seem to have a plan to keep theaters open. Allegedly, they are the only ones that allegedly have a plan to release a specific amount of films in theaters. Netflix didn't really have much of these things. But the fact of the matter is, it's still a monopoly. People are still going to lose their jobs. Movies are still going to be produced on a lesser scale. Movies are still going to have far less distribution methods than they had previously. There's no immediate reason for this to exist. Damon Lindelof even came out and said that he was a little bit weary about signing this letter because he understands the potential implications to his job if he were to sign this letter, especially considering he even knows David Ellison, the potential future owner of Warner Brothers, and claims that he does actually have a deep love for movies and cinema and wants to give him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. But he also acknowledges that all of these aforementioned issues are still kind of undeniably going to happen. Moreover, there is a high likelihood, given the vast history of CEOs and their empty promises, that this 30 movies a year in theaters thing is just that, an empty promise, and one that is extremely difficult to be legally enforceable. And we're supposed to have antitrust laws in this country that are supposed to block situations from this from ever going through, and when Netflix was supposed to be acquiring Warner Brothers, a lot of people in our government were saying just that, and that they intended to fully investigate this merger and see whether or not it was beneficial economically. But now that it's Paramount and the CEOs conveniently are best buds with the people that currently run this country, it's crickets from the government. I wonder why.